That's right. Sounds good. Hey Al, if you could, what's the breakdown of this LSU offense? What are they doing well right now?
They have a great quarterback, so we gotta keep contain of the quarterback. As for the D line, they have great receivers that can go attack the ball and get in and out their routes. So I'll say really just keeping the top on the coverage, and then keeping the quarterback in the pocket as much as possible, knowing he's a good scrambler and he can run and use his legs pretty well.
Gotcha. Luke, your reaction to I guess your best game so far at home. How did that feel to play well? Even though y'all didn't win it.
It was a great feeling. We had a great atmosphere at the game on Saturday night, and there was a lot of people there. I think it was almost over capacity, so it was great to see all the fans out there. But it was great to get out there and get some confidence going. But we're excited for this week.
What do you see as the strengths of the LSU defense? What do you guys are contending with on Saturday?
They're really good. They're really fast. They're physical. They have a great defense.
Okay. Hey, guys, y'all, they've been piping in the noise, and it's really loud. Can you maybe talk about what it's like trying to get your communication and stuff, and how important that's going to be for Saturday, Al?
No, we're gonna go into a venue that's over like thousands and thousands of people. We have to get hand signals down because you're not gonna be able to communicate verbally, really. So really, hand signals and just trying to be on the same page throughout the week, and using that sound in practice really helps us to get ready for that.
Thanks. Hey, Luke, could you comment too?
I think to piggyback on what he said, with what we've been doing at practice this week with the noises, it's going to help us tremendously. And same with us, just being able to communicate with our hand signals and basically knowing what we need to do before going into that stadium.
Thanks.
Bobby with us?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear you call on me there. Hey, Luke, your first college road games at Tiger Stadium at night. That's kind of baptism by fire. Just wondering what your thoughts are on that.
I'm excited. It's going to be a great atmosphere. There's going to be a lot of people, and it being a night game is going to be special as well. So I'm definitely excited. This is my first one.
And Al, you got a couple of teammates that used to play at LSU, with Landon and Nudie. I was wondering, especially playing in the secondary with Nudie, what's your take on what he brings to the table for you guys? Obviously, he's really good at forcing turnovers.
Nudie's he's very smart, and that's why I try to tell him in the summer to use what he already knows to tell the guys that are younger than us. He has good football IQ, and he pretty much knows what's coming before the play. So I just try to ask him to share those things with the little guys so it can make it easier on us on the field.
How excited do you think he is to be going back? He obviously played LSU, but that was here last year. How excited do you think he is to go back to Tiger Stadium?
I'm sure pretty excited. Nudie's gonna be Nudie at the end of the day. He's gonna ball regardless wherever it's at. So I'm sure he's excited though.
And Landon, he's obviously a team captain. Kind of, what do you thought about his season and about him going back to LSU too?
Although the season just started and you're already seeing what Landon's doing, we've all been seeing it in practice. But he's still gonna keep making plays for us, and I'm sure he's still excited to go back to LSU and play.
Okay, thanks.
Trey?
Yeah, just for both of you guys, Al, you're obviously older. You've experienced losses before, and Luke, this is your first collegiate loss. Just curious how you move on from that. I know that there's a 24-hour rule and stuff like that. And Al, I don't know if you have some kind of mechanism you use or something maybe to move on from losses and get focused on the other team. And just curious what you could share with us on that and how you move on. And Luke, if you're having any difficulty moving on with that.
Me personally, it's hard. No one likes losing. No one likes losing. So it's hard, and we knew we should have won, but you just have to move on. I don't really have nothing else to say besides you have to move on and look forward to the next week because that team is still preparing for you, and you still got to go out there and play to the highest level. And our season is far from over with, so I know we're still good.
Yeah.
I
Luke,
think exactly what he said. I mean, no one likes losing, especially with all the work that we put in and the time that we spend on trying to win. But just starting this week strong. I mean, we've been practicing really well, so I think it's great. But we moved on from it.
you guys definitely took different routes to, big time college football. Did either of you visit LSU? Have you ever been to Baton Rouge, either of you?
My first time. I'm excited. This is a venue I always wanted to play in. So.
Mhm.
I went once just for one visit, but I didn't get to see much of that stuff.
Yeah. You didn't go for a game or anything?
No, sir.
Yeah. Al, I don't know. I jumped on late. I was curious if you could share what your thought is on Neighbors, the wide receiver there that's been so prolific for them. What does he bring to the table?
He's very elusive. At the top of his route, he's very good, and then high point in the ball, he's also very good. That's the number 5's favorite target. So we're gonna hone in and key on him a lot, but still play our game and our scheme and what we want to do.
Thanks, guys.
Jackson.
Yeah, obviously, penalties kind of played a part in the loss to BYU on Saturday. I'm just curious, like, as players, how do you in practice work on not committing penalties? Is there anything that you guys do, or is it just a matter of like listening to your coaches and trying to focus on it a little bit more?
I'd say it's for sure listening to our coaches, because we have a really great coaching staff who is really good on like the details in practice. So for my position personally, just keeping our hands on side and ultimately just keep on trying to play clean, but do what we do.
Our coach, as the DB, our coach is gonna let us know right as it happens. So even if we have refs out there or not, the coach is gonna let us know, whether it's a penalty or not. So we just need to eliminate that as a whole.
And Luke, I know you might spend a little bit of time chipping or helping out blocking Harold Perkins. What have you kind of seen from him on film? And are you kind of excited to go against someone who might be a top 5, top 10 pick?
Yes, he's a really great athlete. I mean, watching him on film, he's fast, he's physical, and he's all over the field. So I mean, it'll definitely be exciting to go against someone like his caliber.
Daniel.
Luke, I'm just wondering, you've had 3 games now, just kind of how is it working with the tight ends in practice and on the sidelines as you'll rotate reps?
They're awesome. I mean, ever since I've got here, they've been welcoming, helping me learn on and off the field with class and stuff like that. But Coach Turner's been a huge help too, just with like the vocabulary of football terms and him helping me working on my footwork and my routes and all that stuff. So it's been great.
And then for either of you, whoever wants to take it, what's been kind of the overall message from the coaches through drills and stuff throughout this week in practice after this weekend? Or last weekend, sorry.
You got it. You want to take it? You got it. You're older.
May you repeat the question again, please?
Yeah, just while y'all are doing drills and in practice, what's been kind of the overall message from the coaches?
Little things. Defensively, the little things we just gotta take care of. I mean, I think that's what beat us last game. The little things, eyes, so taking care of those things will really, fix the problem going on into this week.
Tom and Bob, last ones, please.
Okay, I don't know if I was first or what, but I'll go ahead and jump in there. You know me. Also, Tom says Tom Falcon, so I'm confused. Hey, Luke, you obviously were highly rated, and everybody raved about you in camp. But to get out, you start every game. You've had catches, I think, in every game, and just what's this been like? And has it exceeded expectations so far? Or just what's it been like for you?
It's definitely been a blessing being able to come here and get the opportunity to get on the field, but. No, I mean, it's been great. We go against the best competition at practice with the defense. I mean, our defense is up there with any defense in the country. So, I mean, it's definitely helped us, or helped me, but helped the whole offense develop more, and it's been exciting.
And Al, as an older guy, I mean, I don't know how much you covered tight ends. I'm sure you do it some being a safety, but what's been your take on Luke just as a player and just as a young guy? doing so well so fast?
We had I believe it was like second day in pads, and we think we were doing bubble drill. And but Luke had to block me. He put me on my butt. You know what I'm saying? That's really like I don't really get that a lot. And then from there on, I just knew Luke was a problem. And then he just kept showing me in practice the catches he made, the blocks he made, that he's a dog and he's gonna be a great one for Arkansas. I even told Coach Pitt that. So you guys, yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, Al, run defense has been really good through 3 games. What's been the keys so far for you guys limiting run?
It's simple. Like I said every day, it starts with the D line. It starts with them. I mean, I really don't got nothing much more on that besides it starts with that D line. I mean, even if I wanted to come from 10 yards back to make a tackle, the D line and linebackers are already there to fit in the gaps and fit in the run. So they're taking care of that pretty well.
You were talking about with the eyes a minute ago. So the misdirection stuff against BYU, is that what was the biggest problem?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Even with a mistake I made, my eyes. You know what I'm saying? That can mess any player up, your eyes and the discipline of that. So focusing on that is very, very important.
Last thing, hey, Luke, Sam Pittman said that y'all might have to chip more. I mean, is that something that could be in the game plan to help keep KJ cleaner?
As of right now, we're still working on our game plan, but I mean, it's been a great week so far. We haven't finalized anything yet what we're gonna do, but we've definitely been working really hard to figure out what we can do to put ourselves in a great advantage to win.
I've been carping about that offensive pass interference call. I wonder how surprised you were when that was called.
I mean, I was definitely shocked, but at the end of the day, we can all do things a little bit better to make it not for the refs to throw a flag. So, I mean, I can work on going back and watching that play and figure out what I did wrong or what I gave him the opportunity to throw the flag. So that's something we can work on.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, Trajan. I believe this is your first trip to Death Valley. Did you ever go there as a recruit? I know y'all played them at Missouri in 2020, but that was in Columbia. Just your thoughts on going there, and have you ever been there before? Just for a trip?
No, I have not been there before. This is gonna be my first trip down there. Excited to see the environment. Excited to play down there with my team.
Mm-hmm. And what are your thoughts on what you see from them up front on the offensive line? They've got a couple of true sophomores at offensive tackle, guys that were freshman All-Americans last year. What have you seen out of those guys?
Very talented O-line, very talented offense. We've been looking at them. A pretty good team.
You got a running quarterback, and Daniels. Obviously, a big responsibility for defensive ends is contain and stuff like that. Just what are your thoughts on him and just his running ability? And of course, at the same time, he was 30 of 34 passing last week.
Yeah, I feel like he's a very quick, athletic, very great quarterback. Honestly, he's very fast, very shifty. He can throw, he can do it all. So he's a really good guy. Really good guy, really good athlete.
You think it's kind of wild? I mean, you've been in school since you're 18, right? Freshman in 2018.
Yes, sir.
And you've only played LSU one other time. You think that's pretty wild?
Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's closing out my collegiate career. Just playing them, that's gonna be pretty exciting.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
Tom?
Hey, Trajan, what would you point to as the things that the defense didn't do well against BYU?
I mean, overall, we had a lot of things to get better at. Can't really pinpoint one. I mean, we're trying to get better day by day, but we're gonna get better this game.
Yeah, and the run defense so far has been really stout. What has played into your nice production in run defense?
Just physicality. Coach, D-line coach, Coach Deke Adams emphasizes physicality. So we really been getting after it. Linebackers coming downhill as well. So we really been getting after it. Physicality is the big thing for us.
Y'all are piping a lot of noise in. What's it like working in those conditions, and how important is it to be ready that way?
It definitely help us communicate. It definitely help us with attention to detail. Just trying to block out the noise and just listen to what we got at hand. So it's been helping us.
Thanks.
Wow.
Hey, Trajan, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Hey, I was wondering what your now that you've been here a while, what your take is on Landon Jackson, what kind of player he is, what he brings to the table for you guys?
Yeah, Landon is a very, very, very good player. He's very strong, very stout. He can move. He has fluent hips. So I mean, he's a really good player. He's definitely a vocal guy as well. That's really what I can say. He's a great player. Everybody respect him. When everybody respects you in the room, that shows how great of an athlete you are and how great of a person you are. So, yeah.
He's going back. He played LSU as a freshman before he transferred here. Just what do you get a sense for how excited he is to go back? Does he talk to you about it? And does he give you guys any tips about playing at Tiger Stadium? What's it like? And maybe that can help you all out a little bit.
Oh, and no tips, but he definitely was excited on going back Baton Rouge and playing. He said the environment is pretty good. I'm just excited to play in that environment.
And then just what's it been like this week? Coming off a tough loss, and I know other guys have said you felt like you should have won the game and all that. Just kind of what's been the mindset of the team this week?
Definitely regroup, move forward. Know we got to focus on take it one day at a time.
Thanks.
No problem.
Otis?
Yeah, Tree. Hey, man. When a great player goes down, you got to have someone step up. Talk about I know this other side of football, but AJ Green's really stepped up, and helped with the absence of Rocket. Just talk about AJ's contribution to the team.
Oh, AJ's been a great part of our offense. Very shifty running back, very smart running back as well. Has a tremendous breakout speed. Feel like he's a great player.
Yeah. Do you feel like the defense is the defense about where you thought it would be at this point? I'm talking about the overall defense, or is it a little ahead, a little behind? Where do you feel like you're at right now, the team?
I definitely feel like we had a great place. So we definitely taking everything one day at a time, striving to do better and better every day. I say that's where we at. Just not being too high, not being too low. Just continuously trying to get better.
Man, thank you for your time.
No problem.
Trey, you got your hand up still?
I'm good, thanks.
Okay, cool. Trey, appreciate the time, man.
Thank you.